What's going on? Oh, I guess my thing is counting seconds. I was looking at my recorder like, ooh. Look, Mercury is in retrograde, and I talked all this shit about it not being that bad for me most of the time. I'm just gonna shut up. Like, just don't jinx your future because it's been terrible this month. So I was looking at my phone like, is this thing counting seconds or minutes? Because it is going really fast for it to be counting minutes, but it's seconds, guys. So I'm just out of whack with this dog on Mercury retrograde, which is probably why you're getting this reading on the 9th of September. Sorry, Saggies. But hey, you got 20 or so more days left of the month to kind of take heed. And September, this is gonna be a month where I think we need all of the guidance and all the energy we can get. I bet you guys are just like flipping through so many so many tarot readings right now. So anyway, I'm gonna do the 4-card spread like I did last month. 1 card from the bottom of the deck to start out the overall energy as we came into September. The subsequent weeks with 3 more cards. We'll read it all together, and then we'll do a tarot card for the heart from the Oracle deck. So you guys, you know, it's just, what can I say other than Mercury retrograde? But again, I'm glad to be doing this reading for you Sagittariuses. And I know a lot of fire signs have been coming up in my readings, so I'm interested to see what's going on. So Sagittarius, just a little vibe before going into the reading. I just got the vibe to let it out, let the shit out. So whatever that means to you guys, to whoever that speaks to, that's who it speaks to. If you're interested to get, these are general readings, entertainment purposes. It might speak to you, it might not. You may want to check out your moon and your rising sign, or check the description box below and email me for a personal reading, or, you know, any tarot reader, astrologer of your choice. Whatever you feel comfortable with, Sagittarius. So, again, we're in a Saturn time. Saturn's going to be squaring Neptune for a while. I mean, guys, I appreciate Saturn, but I'm kind of sick of Saturn. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, so it seems like in my life I don't be having but so much going on, but I have everything going on. It's always something. So, Sagittarius, hope you guys are getting on track. Hope things are coming together for you. And hope your September is going good so far, and your August was pretty good. We're getting towards the end of the year, towards your birthday. So, you guys may be wrapping some things up, trying to finalize some things, and just trying to get yourselves set to go into the new year. So, whatever you need to do, maybe that when I said let it out, if you need to release some things or things like that, negative energies, or, you know, so positive energies can come in, Sag. I mean, I think you guys will individually know what you need to do when you listen to these videos and if these messages speak to you. So Spirit's just giving me some energy for Sag. I want to see what's going on. I'm just shuffling. I'm about to cut, and then we're going to see what's happening for Sag for September. And thank you guys for tuning in to Frequency Rural Radio again. And again, I'm sorry about the late reading, but you know how I do. It's off the cuff most of the time. I'm an off the cuff person. I see a little bit of what's going on with that. There's a few cards popping over, but let's see. I'm not taking any of that. I have several cards falling out the deck, so let it out, Sag. Let it out. All right, I'm going to cut. Let's cut. You guys cutting out there this month? I don't know. You know what cutting mean. I mean, you know, if you down with the slang, the ebonics, I don't know, or the Urban Dictionary. All right, Sag. First card out the gate for you guys is going to be the Page of Cups. Second card is going to be the Hangman. Third card is going to be the Knight of Cups. Fourth card is going to be the Emperor. Well, goddamn, Sag. You do have some good things going on. You getting some offers. You presenting some offers. You want your cup is, you want to see your cup full. You doing good. Like I said, maybe letting out your emotions to some people, Sagittarius, is being a little vulnerable, which I know Sagittarius is aren't always. I mean, I think you guys are pretty open and honest with people, but vulnerable with your emotions, to the ones you love, maybe not always emotionally available or emotionally vulnerable. But I see this month in September for Sagittarius is I think it's a great spread. You guys may have some water signs in your life. Like I said, I think I just said it before I laid these cards, that fire signs have been coming out in my reading. Mostly Leo and Sagittarius. I'm a Cancer. I do my own readings, and I like loads of information, and I like objective opinions. I always like objective opinions. So I watch a lot of other readers that I truly believe that they are gifted and they are with spirit. I watch their readings on Cancer, and my moon is Pisces, so I watch Pisces a lot as well. And in my readings, the Cancer and the Pisces, Sagittarius, and it, even though to my knowledge I really haven't been. I mean, I had a few Sagittarius friends I talked to, here and there a few times in a month, male friends, but it's not like I have any, I don't have any pertinent Sagittarius in my life, for pertinent Leos or Aries, at least not that I know of. It could be their moon or their rising, but I digress. Getting back on track, I'm saying that to say I'm making the comparisons to my readings because obviously first of all, out of the 4 cards on the table, you got 2 major arcanas and you got 2 minors. All of these, kind of besides the Hangman, which still is like the one person on the card, but all of them kind of represent, to me, of course they always represent energies, but these really could represent people too. Out of the 4, sorry, Sagittarius, I just got a phone call. I'm recording these on my phone. So out of the 2 cards that you got, that are minor arcana, both of your minor arcana are water signs. So that's definitely significant when I'm talking about the connection between the water and the fire this month. So, and just be careful on the negative side. I feel like this is very positive looking at the reading. But on the negative side, be a little careful because Sagittarius, you guys can go a little hard sometimes. And the water energy is more of a laid back energy on the surface. A lot of times, that when you look at water, it may be still. Of course, the tides roll. You might have a day with raging tides. You might have a day with low tides because the water signs are always emotional, some more than others on the outside. But a good symbolism of water signs is it's still. A lot of times you look at a lake, river, or something, it's still, but there's so freaking much going on under that water. So just be careful, Sagittarius, is because I did get a fire energy at the end of your reading with the Emperor. So I don't know if you are putting your foot down with some people in your life, whether they're water signs or not, or you're just really sticking to your guns, being stern, kind of guiding people, being that guidance, being strong, maybe strong in your relationship, strong in this offer. Maybe you want to partner with this offer, but maybe you have some kind of rules, some kind of boundaries, some kind of things you want to get straight first. Just be a little careful with that, dealing with a water sign, because you guys can kind of get into it with each other if you kind of if you kind of awaken those sleeping beasts that live within some of these the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So coming in with the Page of Cups to the month, I feel like Sagittarius, you guys either had an offer, you're making an offer, things are kind of fruitful and bountiful in your life right now. Messages of love, messages of hope, messages of your cup being full. And also maybe choices. I mean, fish in a cup, and some magical things may be happening. Some magical messages or things happening to you, Sagittarius, that you really didn't expect, which I can totally believe with a Sagittarius because you guys are ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of luck. So Sagittarius is always, I mean, to me, probably one of the best ruling planets to have, because it's very positive. It's expansion. So Sagittarius, you guys could be looking at kids, pregnancies, love, just things in dualities, more than one opportunity. Auspicious good news that you kind of weren't expecting, that kind of has you a little surprised, but it's so titillating, it's so tantalizing, it's so intriguing to you. Or like I said, this could represent, and this could be coming from a water sign person that's doing this, so this could be happening between you and a water sign. And if it's not the water sign, it's just the energy of being this energy that's represented in this Page of Cups card, which brings you to the Hangman. So after kind of going through that, and after kind of seeing that, you may be like, the Hangman is 7, the Emperor is 4. So and I always say with 4s and 7s, a lot of times in my readings, the multiples come out, especially with the 3s, 4s, and 7s. Don't ask me why. That 7 is really a powerful number. 7 is really a powerful number. So a lot of times if I have a 7 on the table, I have a 3 or 4. A lot of times if I have a 3 on the table, I have a 7. A lot of times I have a 4 on the table, I have a 7. So just so you guys can know if those numbers mean anything to you. So then with the Hangman, because of these offers, because of these new things, these new messages, these hopes, kind of these things in multiplicities coming in. And I know Jupiter, it has some action this month too, guys. So it doesn't surprise me if things are coming in for you, Sagittarius. So this kind of has you hanging, it kind of has you thinking, it kind of has you still kind of being one with the mind, coming to like a Om state. You guys, it wasn't anything bad going on at all, but of course Sagittarius, because you guys are so independent, you're so free, you're so movement orientated, very action orientated, goal orientated, you guys follow through, you have that fire. All of that is true to a fire sign's nature. You may just be just being still right now, just kind of knowing what direction you want to go in. It's something good on the table, and now you may be just satisfied in the stasis that you're in, because maybe something's been confirmed, or maybe something's been offered, and maybe it's kind of up to you at this point, or you're just taking it all in, because I feel like a lot of this you already knew. Maybe there was already a spark, already flirtations, whether this is with a relationship, a job, or whatever, just getting some more sage going. And if you hear me shuffling, I'm shuffling the oracle deck through the reading. But, maybe there was some already these things going on that you have an inclination of. You may want to go back and watch the August reading, because with the Hangman, I don't really get that it's a surprise. I think it's something that's been going on for a while, maybe even something from the past, and now you just stewing on it, just making, just kind of saying, yeah, I know I got this. I know where my heart lies. I know where my mind lies, and I'm just gonna see the situation play itself out, or I'm just gonna like kind of chill till I make my next move, because then it brings me to the Knight of Cups, and I feel like this is Sagittarius making an even bigger offer, or you and this person, you and this venture, because this could be a venture. The cups represent emotions. It doesn't have to be, to me, it does come more off like a partnership thing, but it does not necessarily have to be love, but it is something that's causing happy emotions. So if it does have to do with family or your job, it's just going in a positive direction, and the offers and the things that are happening there are very positive, and you guys are coming together, you're bonding to make an even bigger offer to kind of bring it to some sort of stability, some kind of assurity, where you're in a knowing state instead of kind of wandering. Because maybe before September you guys were really wondering, but I think in September for you, Sagittarius, things are being more solidified. So with the King of Cups, after you've been kind of still for a minute, maybe you said, okay, well, that first offer wasn't quite as big as I needed to be. It wasn't quite what I needed to be. So after you guys are kind of still for a minute, then I feel like an even bigger offer comes in with the Knight of Cups. And I believe the Knight of Cups, he's not as emotionally, the emotions go up and down, but the intention is good. The intention is there. The cup is filled with a lot of love. He does not come as he travels across the water. So he may wear a little bit of his emotions on his sleeve, but he comes in peace. He comes in positivity. As you notice, if you look at like the Knight of Swords, if you look at the Knight of Wands, you will notice that those energies like the suits that they belong to, the air and the fire, they're charging, they're in fast motion. You don't know if they're coming to attack in that a Knight of Swords card, or if they're coming to just get in your face and start shit and argue and intimidate and bully you with the Knight of Wands card. You really don't know that. But when you look at the Knight of Cups card, and let me tell you that this really does represent water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Some more than others. This is general. It's 7-8 other planets in the skies, guys. So you cannot always go just group everything in with a water sign. You really need to know a person's whole chart. But a lot of things about people do boil down to basics in the common generalities, which the sun signs do represent.